Grey Man. Obviously this is a late review, but I'll tell you this: probably one of the most enjoyable episodes of Grey Man Hallow, episode episode 11. So right away we get into who and what Cardinal really is. The shit he was trying to pull. He was trying to obviously erase Link's memories, and then he was going to go for Alan. But then, who makes the save? My man Tiki Meek makes the save. He, for the most part, saves Alan. Now this is where it gets kind of confusing because apparently his is the in between innocence and accommodator. So we don't really get to find out what he is, but we do know he was responsible for shooting Marshall Cross, which is again really controversial given the fact how OP Marshall Cross really was. But that doesn't really explain where he went because he was the one that shot Marshall Cross, but what we don't know is where he ended up. So that's the thing, and that kind of makes me think is he alive or not. And there's something else to it as well because of all the stuff that Cardinal was saying to Alan, like, oh, he wants Marshall Cross wants you to sacrifice yourself in order to awaken the 14th, which is complete bullshit because Cross is eccentric, but we know deep down he cares for Alan, so I don't see that happening. I think we're going to get a reveal on where he is. I mean, it looked like he got shot in the face, but I mean, we've seen this before. And speaking of predictable, I said this is going to end on an emotional cliffhanger, and boy, did it ever! With everybody in the all the Exorcists were like they were thinking about Alan, how they affected them individually. We don't get to see Lena Lee, but we do know she went hysterical over the fact that Alan could become an enemy to the Black Order, and by the end he really does. So I kind of knew that was going to happen, but it's still amazing the way they pulled it off. That being said, Tiki Meek and Road come in. The exchange between Cardinal and Tiki Meek was OP as hell. But apparently he's something above innocence, so they can't just eradicate him that just like that. He has some skill behind him. But Link comes in, he puts the barrier in, and actually the thing that works is Alan made the save. He was going to kill Tiki Meek, then Alan comes in, he saves Tiki Meek, which is a throwback, and then the way this went down, he's going to erase Alan's memories and probably do something else. He's going to merge with Alan and his Crown Clan. I think that's the way it was going to work. In comes Road, makes a save. She didn't sacrifice herself because she's not dead, but especially since there was no choice of blood on her, she just took a heavy hit. She actually she actually distracted Cardinal because she threw a candle in his eye, and I kind of find that ironic since she did the same thing to Alan in the original Grey Man, so it's kind of throwback to that as well. The way she kind of saved Alan, she took the hit, and then in comes Link. He puts the barrier in, so that was kind of cool. It's like, I guess it's like Exorcist and Noah working together for the most part to get Alan out of Dodge. Now, this is where the controversy goes in because we knew this was going to happen sooner or later. The Black Order now have deemed Alan an enemy to the Exorcist, with the exception of Lena Lee, because she's the only one that's going to go after Alan before she even listens to that shit. So, like I said, it's emotional. It's an emotional ending to a great episode. It's going to be an emotional end to a great series. I really love this return. I know I did the review last week. It was kind of a standard episode. This was a much better episode, and it gave Tiki Meek a chance to shine. And now it really throws it into question what's going to happen next. Because if you notice the preview, they don't go out of Dodge. I mean, Tiki Meek's ability can go into out of dimensions and time and space. So why aren't they going to the Millennium Mill with Alan, which is really what they're after? So I'm not too sure what's going on. I guess they're going to find a spot where they can treat Road before they go anywhere. But you have Cardinal on the hunt. I'm curious to see what happens next. You have Lena Lee taking off. She's like skywalking in the night sky, which is cool. Gives her a chance to shine as well. One other thing I like, Miranda and Corey are thinking back to how Alan affected them. You know, we don't get to see Larvae. I think he took off somewhere in the previous episode, so we don't know where he is either. But I'm assuming he'll make an appearance by the end. We've only got 2 more episodes to go, so I can't wait to see what happens next. Another classic episode, a late review, but it doesn't change the fact that this is a hell of an episode. I can't wait to check out episode 12. That's obviously that's gonna hit the feels like hardcore. So let me know your thoughts down below. That's it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Catch you guys for more The Grey Man. Bye.